How to find up to 25% downside cushion to sell cash secure put using Market Chameleon. This is what we're doing today. We're gonna find trades that you can sell cash secure put or naked put if you don't have the stock and you use Tasty Trade instead of Robinhood. Up to 25%, look at this, between 15 to 25% out of the money, collect the income on a high market cap stock, the Tesla, the Apples, the Nvidia, everyone know all of those. This is the tutorial, so join me. And if you're not a member just yet, 7 days trial for Market Chameleon, link in the description below. So let's get started with the disclaimer. Go ahead and read, and also know that this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment, educational purposes only. My name is Eve, also known as Finance After 40. That being said, let's get started. So in order to get to this page, you're gonna click on screeners. I assume you're already a member, or at least in the trial. Click on screeners, go to naked puts. It doesn't matter naked puts or cash secured puts if you have the stock. It just depends on the platform. If the platform lets you sell naked puts, or it lets you just sell cash secured puts. That's basically, or you have the cash to cover. But at the end of the day, what we are doing right now, we are going to look at high market cap stock that has at least a distance of 15% out of the money to collect my goal, at least $100 per high market cap stock. So it should be high volatility. We're gonna check, and we're gonna do it for the October 18 expiration, which is the monthly, just because we are still in September. There's still a lot of time decay, and there's a lot of liquidity in the monthly, a lot more than the weeklies. And the weeklies are good for some things, but when I sell options, I like liquidity, I like open interest, I like all that stuff. So that's why I focus on the monthly, and this is crazy. The moneyness, look at this filter, distance from the stock. I like this one. You can click and play, but I prefer out of the money. This is the filter. 15 to 20% because you're selling puts. It's a negative. Okay, so negative 15 to negative 25%. I check this filter below 25%. I mean, if you sell a put at 25% and farther out of the money, you're not gonna get a lot of premium at the end of the day, especially, and you're not gonna find a lot for the Apples and all the high market cap. You might find some for small market cap, but I don't know all the stocks. I don't want to go there. And if you go the 5 to 15%, yeah, it's good. If you want to own the stock, if you just have cash, and let's say you have Apple and you want to buy Apple, you don't have Apple, you have like a $20,000 sitting aside, and you want to buy Apple at 10% discount from where it is now, maybe do this filter. We might do it on the next video. Basically, the others are just in the money, at the money. I'm not dealing with it, it's up to you. But for this specific video, I'm focusing on this one, 15 to 25% out of the money. It's a sweet spot. Some of them are low IV, some of them are high IV. My goal, as I said, to find high market cap stocks to collect at least $100 per option that I sell. So let's see what we got. So once we filter that, let's see all the pages. We have 58 pages. Of course, you don't have to go by all of them. I can filter by a couple of things. You can filter by distance from the stock. Right here, you see 20%, all that stuff. You can filter by the put bid. This is the amount of money that you are collecting when you sell the put. And you can filter by market cap, and you can filter by downside cushion. Let's filter just so we know what we got. Let's filter by market cap and just go from the Nvidia Apples and see what we got. So let's start with Apple. This is the first page. Just click twice on market cap. Price right now, 224.76, 3.5 trillion market cap. All of the option expiration, you see there's no earnings, there's no nothing. October 18. And here it tells you the strike price, 180, 185, but my goal is to focus on this, okay? And in here, I want to collect at least $100. This is the goal. I want to find something that is 15% out of the money. It's probably not going to be Apple, because Apple is super efficient and there's no earnings. There's nothing like super volatile right now. So I'm going to keep going. And if I don't find anything on page 1, we're going to do a different filter in here. There's nothing specific on the first page. We do have Meta. This is interesting, okay? While you don't collect a full $100, just for this example, this is the highest. You see here, 72 is the highest that I found. And if you see the trade itself, Meta at 575 right now, 1.4 trillion, tells you to sell the $480 naked put. Depends if you have tasty trade. Okay, secure put. If you have a Robinhood or if you have 100 shares, you can also do that. Collect $72. Okay, you sell the 480. Remember, we are at 575. That's $100, almost $100 less. That's 20% down, or more accurately, 16.7% down out of the money. And basically, if in the next 3 weeks, if nothing happens, if Facebook doesn't drop 20% or 17%, you collect your premium. That's it. That's the trade. And you can go to page 2, page 3, and all that. I'm gonna filter. Okay, so that's one option. You got all those Nvidia right here. I'm gonna filter by put. See here, Delta 1 for Apple. That is insane. Let's filter by put. Now we're gonna see a high price, but with a high price, I want something that is like a non-stock that I know. So a super microcomputer, SMCI right here, super microcomputer, they fell, I think, like 30% with the report like 2 weeks ago. Now they just in a range 461. Let's see what we got. 461, 15.5% distance away. Remember, it was like, I don't know, 600 or something 2-3 weeks ago. Another 15% down. Collect almost $600. Collect $590. You sell the 390 put. Okay, you sell the 390 put. That's something to consider. Delta 14, okay? And if you want to go even a little more out of the money, 17.7% out of the money, you can sell the 380. Remember, we're at 460. That's 15% or 17% away from the money. $450 yours to keep if nothing happened. If nothing happened, that money is yours no matter what. And if the stock stays above 390 or 380 in this case, we're at 460. That's another 15% major drop on that stock. If that's a lot. That it could happen, but look at this. Naked put win rate 91% on this one, 93% based on history. Odds are in your favorite when you sell options, basically. Let's see, ASML. Okay, we got Tesla. Tesla 255. Look at this. 255, sell the 215. Sell the 215, collect $360. Tesla needs to drop almost 16% for you to just break even. Remember, this money is yours. That's a lot of drop from here. That's big. That's 15%. It's a big 69% option IV, 85% naked put win rate. Okay. And we got earnings on the 16th. Okay, but the theta decay from here until October 16, 2 days before the expiration, this 360, if nothing happens, if Tesla stays 255, if Tesla goes up, if Tesla goes down a little, or even until 215.1 or something like that, that 360 will be, I don't know, $50, $30, $20 a couple of days before the expiration. Collect 300, move on. Plain and simple. And a lot of you have 100 shares of Tesla. So you can just write 215. If it goes there, I mean, if it goes today to tomorrow, from 255 to 215, yes, this 360 will be like $700 you will lose, or $1,000 you will lose, if it happens in like 24 hours. But if it doesn't, and there's the weekend, and then October, and nothing happened, and it stays sideways or go up, this will decay slowly, and then at the rapid pace in the last 21 days, which we are getting there, probably starting next week. If it goes below 1, sell, close the trade, keep your 100 shares. Plain and simple. See what we got with Netflix, 720 right now. Look at this. Earnings for Netflix, October 17. Very well. I'm not afraid of October 17. I can still collect premium the next almost 3 weeks. Almost 20 plus days. 720 now tells you to sell the 610. That's like 20% from here. 15% distance. 15.3% distance. 61% option IV. 93.1% chance that this option will expire worthless based on history. How crazy is this? 93% chance, delta 8. Delta 8. This is insane. And you still collect $335. And you know what? If I have the funds, or if I have Netflix from years ago, because this was like, I don't know, it went up like 5,000% in the last decade or something. But if I have the funds, or if I have 100 shares of Netflix, yeah, I don't, not the shares. Let's say I want to buy Netflix. I don't mind buying it 610 minus my income, 607. If it doesn't happen, if Netflix doesn't drop 15% in the next 3 weeks, that's mine. That's mine to keep, $335, and close the trade before the earning at 300. If Netflix goes up, this will go down. If Netflix stays the same, this will go down. If Netflix goes down from 720, slowly decay to 700 in the next 2 weeks or something, this will go down. You still have giant buffer until 600, and selling naked put or cash secure put is absolutely great strategy to make some income from selling options for income, basically. Not a financial advice, but I love doing that. We got another, let's see what we got in here. Another Netflix, 720. This is where we are. Sell the 605 if you want, $300. Same thing, 92.6% historical win rate. Let's see the Tesla, another Tesla 255, sell the 210, collect almost $300, 288, 18% downside cushion, 66% option IV. If this number is in red and it's over 50, you know that you are getting a good, more than what you should have, not based on science, like based on what I know, over 50% in red, you collecting more premium because there's high volatility, 87% historical win rate. I mean, if you want to stick to 90% and up, you can do the Netflix one. But if you see Tesla drops by 18% in the next 3 weeks and just close the trade before the earning, I mean, it's up to you, whatever that you think. MSTR, Microsystem, 153. Let's see this one. Sell the 130, 287. That's it. $300 for Bitcoin to drop a lot, and MSTR to follow 15%, and you got 84% chance that it will not happen. The option IV is 31, but still in red, so you are collecting more money. It's up to you. $600 Netflix, another example. That's 20% almost out of money. Collect 270. Those high price stocks gives you a lot of high option. You can do other stuff, you can do other strategies, but for this specific tutorial, if you want to sell naked puts or cash secure put, look at all this winner. This will probably be our next video. 90%, 93. Feel free to check Market Chameleon, link in the description below, 7 days trial, and play with the filters and comment below which filters do you like. This is crazy. 15% out of the money, collect $300 every time that I do it, or if the option expire worthless. That's a car payment. What's wrong with that? Thanks again. I'll see you next time.